Today I am going to be showing you guys how to get the Pumpkinhead Curse in 2023, and I think that tune behind me right there just got it, so that's pretty exciting. And it's actually been like 3+ years since the last time I did this. I don't know why I waited so long. I did it in 2018 and 2019. And then I just stopped doing it. So you know what? I decided I'm going to get us back into the cycle. It's been a long time, and this should just be fun and easy to do. And I think it's always good just to make an up-to-date version with the current date and time, because people probably search for that. So let's just get started. And to get the Pumpkinhead, what you have to do is do some tune tasks from Jacko Kazam. And you also have to start by saying trick or treat at the start, I believe, because if you just talk to him, I don't think anything will happen. Let's see. Oh no, you do. You get the tune task. Okay, so you walk up to him, you get the tune task, and what just happened? Did I get it? What happened? I didn't even get to hear him talk. That's concerning. Yeah, we get to hear his hints. So let's see. He says you're in need of a hint. Ask your friends for help with this little stint. The first of my pumpkins haunts around a tall, bright tower. I hope he's talking. She's talking to him. So it says, "Off you go, I say, behold the Spooktown power." And it also mentions a tower, I believe. So at first, I didn't really know where I needed to go because the only towers I could possibly think of is the Cellbot towers located in Cellbot HQ. But it turns out that it's actually a tower that's in Donald's Dock on Lighthouse Lane, so that's where you need to go, and I will cut away and I will show you exactly where you need to go on Lighthouse Lane, which is the tunnel that's like right in front of me. So now that we've gone into Lighthouse Lane, the next trick-or-treating spot that you have to go to is the one that's right by this big tower right here. If you play Corporate Clash, then you would know exactly what's going on over here, but there's no Rainmaker in this game. And by the way, this tower does not feel that tall. Like, that is a tiny tower. But anyways, you run into Sandsquatch, which is probably a play on words for Sasquatch. And before you talk to them, you have to say trick or treat, or else they will not give you a hint. They'll just say some gibberish and not help you out at all. So trick or treat. And then you get the little pumpkin head symbol. And then I think you get 200 jelly beans. Yeah, so you get 200 jelly beans. And the first time I listened to that, that scared me because it was super loud, but I'm doing okay this time. Let's see, don't fear stomach, won't stop growling. Sandsquatch, don't like seafood. They talk to you, they give you hints. So they say, listen, do you hear? Grr, it sounds, I hear treats on a terrace of terror, which is obviously a reference to Tenor Terrace in Minnie's Melody Land. So that's the next place you want to go, is down, I think this is the biggest street in Toontown, is Tenor Terrace, and it's that one right there in front of me. So I'm going to go into the street and I'm going to show you exactly where we need to go to get our little trick-or-treating done. Okay, so now that we've found the trick-or-treater, it's like closer towards the second part of the street. It's where this big circular area is at that's like not really present in any of the other streets in the game. They kind of just sit on this little corner right here. So again, we say trick-or-treat, and I believe now we have like 400 jelly beans in total, because I don't think Jacko Kazam gave us any at the beginning. And again, they make their weird noises. They give you messages. Very spooky, very creepy. And then, let's see, it mentions Frozen, enchantedly frozen, rattle rattle, skedaddle. And obviously the only frozen place in Toontown is in the Berg. So you go to the playground, and then I believe if I check, I might have to look at my history. I believe it's Walrus Way. That's where I think you have to go down. If it's not Walrus Way, then I think it is Walrus Way. I think it has to be. It's down further here. I don't know like what the hint is that you have to go down this street in particular, but you for some reason just have to go down this one. I don't know if there's a hint or not, but We'll make it there in just 1 second. So the next Pumpkinhead person that you will find down the street is actually located in this little fishing area that's closer towards the street tunnel. And again, all you gotta do is walk up to them and just say trick or treat. Oh, I talked to them too early on accident. You see, they don't give you a hint or anything. You gotta say trick or treat first. So now we have 600 jelly beans on us. And they give a little more insight, they talk to us, and then let's see. Step, all dirt cheap. Now's not the time to choke, go off and find the flower-cloaked bloke. Now, of course, when it mentions flowers, that means that it's obviously talking about Daisy Gardens, because I'm not really sure what other place in Toontown has flowers much, but other than like your estate. And at first I thought it was the giant flower, but it turns out it's actually someplace down Oak Street towards Selvot HQ, so it's actually not that far away. I'm not gonna cut the footage because it's like really close. It's like not even halfway down the street. It's very, very close. You just do a little bit of walking, and then there they are standing right next to the giant scary tree. That's very scary. And you say trick or treat. So now I think we have 800 jelly beans, if my count is right. Maybe. They all got their little fancy outfits they're wearing. They all got their pumpkin heads. Trick or treating is fun. So let's see. Neighborly. Let's see. Be careful to take your boo jammas to this place. And again, when it says pajamas, the only place you could possibly think of is Donald's Dreamland, so that's exactly where we're gonna go, is the Donald's Dreamland. And I think the street that you need to go down for this one is Pajama Place, which is the one that leads to Cashbot HQ, and then you kind of have to go to this center point where the streets cross over, where there's these little shortcut areas, so I'll be sure to show you guys that in just one quick moment. So yeah, it's in this little crossroads section, like probably much later down in the map, so you might have to do just a little bit of walking to get there, but it's not that far. And then again, you say trick or treat, and then I believe that is 1,000 jelly beans that we've gotten just by walking around and talking to these mysterious pumpkin-headed creatures. Would you call them tunes? Because I really don't know. I'm not sure. The voice. Oh yeah, there's no voice on this one. It just sounds like a horse. Very spooky. A circle, because it loops forever, like your Toon Task. So then that is pretty much it for the trick-or-treating part of everything. It tells you to go back to Jack, and it just says a wicked wizard. So we're going to go back to Toontown Central, and I think that's pretty much it as far as to get the pumpkin head goes. Close, but I can show you something. Let's see if we could find it. Oh, he's down by the fishing area. Come here, Jack. So at this part, you have an option. You can either say trick or treat and get just a few more jelly beans, then you'll have 1,200. And you could just walk away if you want to, if you don't want the pumpkin head curse. But for me, I really do want the pumpkin head, so I'm going to get it. So there's the Toon Task, and then you say talk to Jacko Kazam. And just like that, you get the pumpkin head. Very fun. I'll take a screenshot too. It's actually quite nice. And it says, all has gone according to plan. Your quest is complete with treats along the way. But as a result, dear Toon, that pumpkin head will stay. Don't fret, it lasts only till Halloween ends. Until then, join the army of my pumpkin head friends. Until the end of Halloween, you will have a pumpkin head. Too bad that doesn't rhyme at the end, but that's okay. So yeah, we got the pumpkin head and we got 1,200 jelly beans just by walking around. So that's pretty much all that it takes to get the pumpkin head for this year. I was kind of hoping that maybe there would be a little something more, but I just don't think there is ever going to be, sadly. I think they just want to stick with something simple. And you know what? I'll probably make a tutorial on how to make a black cat again, because it's fun to do every year. It's fun to do it traditionally for anyone out there who wants to get the pumpkin head, and I don't know why that person's so sad. I don't know, but yeah, that's it. And I guess I will see you guys in the next video. Probably the one where I make a black cat or do whatever. So, yeah, have a good day, guys, and I'll see you guys later.